Calming facts to fall asleep fast. History, science, and relaxing knowledge. Before we begin tonight, take a moment to settle your body. If you can, dim the lights around you and allow the room to become softer. Take a slow breath in and let your shoulders relax as you exhale. If you struggle with insomnia, a warm shower or bath before bed can help your body ease into rest. You don't have to stay awake. You don't have to remember anything. Let this be a gentle stream of true stories that slowly carry you toward sleep. The journey begins. Sleep is far more active than people once believed. In the 1950s, scientists discovered REM sleep, a dream-filled stage where the brain quietly organizes memories and restores the body through the night. The human body glows faintly. A soft bioluminescence, invisible to our eyes, shimmers around the face in the afternoon when metabolism is working the hardest. Reindeer eyes gently shift color with the seasons. A warm golden shade in summer, and a deep blue in winter, helping them see through the long Arctic night. Bees, with their tiny but intricate minds, can recognize human faces and remember them for days. Only one cactus species naturally grows outside the Americas, a quiet traveler found in Africa, India, and Sri Lanka. How it crossed the world remains a gentle mystery.
In the 1950s, more than 4 million babies were born each year in the United States, marking a true baby boom that shaped an entire generation. Color television entered living rooms during this decade, adding a new warmth and brightness to family evenings. Disneyland opened its gates in 1955, inviting visitors into a world built from imagination.
The Chevrolet Corvette made its debut, symbolizing innovation, adventure, and the excitement of the open road. The first successful pacemaker was implanted during the 1950s, changing medicine quietly and forever. In the Nevada desert, Area 51 became a testing site for secret aircraft. Strange lights, experimental flights, and years of silence created a legend whispered through generations.
Knocking on wood to avoid bad luck comes from ancient beliefs that protective spirits lived in trees. In Switzerland, it is illegal to keep only one guinea pig. They must have companionship to protect their emotional well-being. The small dot above the lowercase I is called a tittle, a tiny name for a tiny mark. The oldest known use of OMG comes from a 1917 letter to Winston Churchill. Long before the internet, language already held its quiet surprises. Ketchup began as a fermented fish sauce in Asia centuries before tomatoes became part of the recipe. Lemons float in water. Limes sink, a simple difference in density hidden inside familiar fruit. Green bell peppers are simply unripe red peppers. As they mature, their sweetness and nutrients rise. Human hair contains tiny traces of gold, a soft shimmer woven into us.
Chocolate chips were created by accident when chopped chocolate held its shape in dough instead of melting. Palm trees in Los Angeles are not native. They were planted intentionally as a marketing idea that eventually became a symbol of the city. Grand Central Terminal in New York
is very slightly radioactive because of the granite used to build it. Completely harmless, but scientifically interesting. The Eiffel Tower grows taller in summer as heat expands its iron structure by several inches. Dung beetles navigate using the Milky Way. They climb onto their small dung balls, take a silent snapshot of the sky, and roll away in straight lines, guided by starlight. Bananas are berries. Strawberries are not. Botanical definitions often surprise us. A subspecies of gorilla has the repeating scientific name gorilla, gorilla, gorilla. In 1992, a shipment of rubber ducks and toys fell into the Pacific Ocean. They continue to drift across the world and help scientists study ocean currents. Your brain becomes more creative when you are tired. Late-night thoughts often connect ideas in unexpected ways. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to the gills, and 1 pumps blood to the rest of the body. Honey never spoils. Ancient jars found in Egyptian tombs were still perfectly preserved. Butterflies taste with their feet, using tiny receptors to explore the world around them. The shortest war in history lasted less than an hour between Britain and Zanzibar. Sharks are older than trees. They have lived on Earth for more than 400 million years. Jellyfish have no brain, no bones, and no heart, yet they have survived for over 500 million years. A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. Its rotation is slow and languid, almost dreamlike. Trees communicate through underground networks, sending nutrients and signals to support one another. There is a jellyfish that can revert its cells back to youth, allowing it to technically live forever. The quietest room in the world is so silent that you can hear your heartbeat, your bones moving, and your blood flowing. Lightning strikes Earth millions of times per day, each strike brighter than millions of bulbs, yet lasting less than a second. A blue whale's heartbeat can be heard from over 2 miles away underwater. Saturn would float if placed in a bathtub large enough. Its density is lower than water. Some cats are allergic to humans. Rare, but real. The swirl inside the @ symbol once had a name long before email, known as the commercial A. Fireflies glow using a natural chemical reaction known as bioluminescence, but their soft light also communicates signals, tiny messages drifting through warm summer nights. Koalas have fingerprints so similar to human fingerprints that even advanced microscopes can confuse the two. Turtles can absorb oxygen through tissues inside their shells during winter hibernation. Nature finds quiet solutions. Snowflakes form around a tiny particle, a grain of dust, a speck of pollen, or even a fragment from outer space. Each flake holds a hidden traveler.
In Iceland, people often let babies nap outdoors in strollers, believing the crisp air helps them sleep better. A peaceful tradition. In Japan, children clean their classrooms every day. A quiet ritual of shared responsibility. Cows have best friends and become stressed when separated. Their emotional depth is gentle and surprising. Dolphins sleep with one half of their brain awake, floating peacefully through the currents.
Deep beneath the ocean, there are mountains taller than Everest, rising through dark water, untouched by light. A group of starlings flying together creates shifting patterns in the sky, called murmurations, flumming like waves of motion.
The oldest known musical instrument is a flute carved from bird bone more than 40,000 years ago. Oceans contain nearly 20 million tons of gold, so diluted that each liter of seawater holds only microscopic traces. Penguins give their partners special stones as gifts during mating season. The Earth hums constantly, a faint vibration created by waves, winds, and shifting land. Butterflies cannot fly when they are cold. They warm their wings in the sun before taking flight again. In space, astronauts cannot cry properly. Tears cling to their eyes and drift in floating droplets.
The scent of rain on dry earth is called petrichor, created by oils from plants and compounds in the soil. Owls can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees, silent guardians of the night. Seahorses form monogamous pairs and perform a small dance together every morning to strengthen their bond. The human heart beats about 100,000 times a day, quietly sustaining life without rest. Ancient Romans used powdered mouse brains as toothpaste, a strange experiment in early hygiene. Dragonflies can fly backward, hover in place, and change direction instantly.
Clouds can weigh more than 1 million pounds, yet remain floating because the droplets inside them are spread so widely. Some trees are known as mother trees. They share nutrients with younger, weaker trees through underground networks. The average cloud travels at about the same speed as a human walking, a gentle drifting across the sky. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping so they don't drift apart, a quiet act of comfort. Orcas have different cultures, unique hunting techniques, dialects, and traditions passed through generations. Time passes faster on top of a mountain than at sea level because of tiny differences in gravity. The oldest known tree is more than 4,800 years old, standing silently in California's White Mountains. When cats slowly blink at someone, they are expressing trust, a gesture often called a cat kiss. There are lakes in Antarctica that remain liquid
beneath miles of ice, warmed by the pressure of the frozen layers above them. Dragonflies may live only a few weeks as adults, yet they spend years underwater as nymphs, waiting for the perfect moment to rise into the air. On warm summer nights, trees release more oxygen than during the day, breathing into the darkness while the world sleeps.
There are ancient rocks in Australia, older than the moon itself, formed long before our planet had tides. Polar bears can smell food from more than a mile away, detecting seals beneath the snow without making a sound. A snail can sleep for 3 years, its body slowing to a tiny rhythm until the right conditions return. High in the Andes, there are lilies that bloom only once after decades of growing. Their flowers last only a few days before fading into the mountain wind.
Seahorses are among the few animals where the males carry the young, nurturing tiny offspring inside a protective pouch. The coldest temperature ever recorded was in Antarctica, a silent -128 degrees Fahrenheit, still and breath-stealing. Each autumn, thousands of monarch butterflies travel up to 3,000 miles to gather in a single forest in Mexico, covering trees like living leaves. Jellyfish do not swim forward. They pulse through the water with slow, rhythmic contractions. Every minute, lightning strikes somewhere on Earth about 300 times, though many storms pass unseen, far beyond the horizon.
The world's largest organism is a fungus beneath the forests of Oregon, spanning over 2,000 acres underground. Otters wrap themselves in seaweed before sleeping so they don't drift away with the tide. Some desert beetles collect water by lifting their bodies toward the wind. Moisture condenses on their shells, rolling down into their mouths. When we look at stars, we are seeing ancient light that began its journey long before humans existed. Foxes sometimes leap high into the air before diving into snow to catch prey they cannot see. Scientists believe they may be using Earth's magnetic field to aim. The Greenland shark is one of the longest living animals on Earth, with some individuals estimated to be more than 400 years old. Rainforests create their own weather. Moisture from their leaves forms clouds that drift and fall again as rain. Peacock feathers are not truly blue. Their color comes from microscopic structures that bend and reflect light. There is a river beneath the Amazon River called the Hamza, a slow underground flow mirroring the river above. In the deepest caves, there are lakes so still that their surfaces resemble polished mirrors. When birds sleep on branches, tendons in their legs lock automatically, keeping them safely perched through the night. Ancient Egyptian doors were carved so precisely that they could seal nearly airtight without modern tools. Fire travels faster uphill than downhill, following warm air rising along the slope. Some fish in the deep ocean produce their own light to attract prey or communicate in the darkness. A single cloud contains more than 1 billion droplets, each scattering sunlight to create the soft glow we see from below. There are deserts so dry that no rain has fallen on them for hundreds of years. Yet even there, tiny microbes survive between grains of sand.
A cat's purr can promote healing. Its vibrations fall within a frequency used in some therapeutic treatments for bones and muscles.
The air we breathe contains atoms that once drifted through oceans, volcanoes, and the lungs of long-extinct creatures. Every breath connects us to Earth's history.
Let all of these gentle truths drift like soft waves in the background. You don't need to hold on to them. You don't need to keep listening. You can allow your breath to slow, your thoughts to loosen, and your body to rest. You are safe tonight. You are calm, and you are allowed to sleep.